Ladies and gentlemen, the benefactor Krieger is now available at the Legendary Motorsport website for a small price of $2.9 million. And yes, it is now the most expensive car within the game, excluding all the armored stuff. So if you have too much money, you can start spending some money on it. According to the man who likes to call himself Bruffy1322, it is quite a speedy car, so it might be worth looking into buying it if you have too much money. And if you're someone that needs some money, then you could decide to start playing even more Stunt Races if you haven't got enough of it last week, or you can decide to play the race series. Now the race series is something you can find on your map, or you can just decide to play the individual races that are in there. These races are the following races. First of all is Mudslide, which is an off-road track, and also Troubled Waters, which is a bike race. Both of these races are actually brand new to GTA Online, so if you're wanting to check out some new races that Rockstar made, then you can check those out. Alongside of those two races are also Business Trip, Dipping In, Dockyard, Grapeseed Circuit, Grass Route, Lost Leader, Over the Hump, Scenic Route, Stock Market Crash, Taking Off, and the Commute. Now if you play any of these races individually, you will still earn double cash in RP, but if you want to save yourself the trouble having to scroll through the list of races, then you can just simply launch up the race series that you can find on your map. Or you could more than likely do the sensible thing and just play Stunt Races, because that will make you more money and especially a lot more RP. But I'm just gonna leave that entirely up to you. The opponent vehicle for this week is a surprise because it's the Gauntlet Classic, which is something that I didn't expect that was going to happen because it literally came out 3 or 4 weeks ago. But I guess they're giving away free vehicles that people have probably already bought anyway, so great! Jokes aside though, what you could try and do is try and win the Gauntlet Classic at the wheel and then sell the one you bought and get a little bit of money back. Discounts this week: there's 40% off all garage properties, garage add-ons, braking and handling, engine upgrades, turbo, transmission, spoilers and suspension, 30% off the Jester Classic, the GB200, the Hot Ring Sabre, the Infernus Classic, the Ardent, the Cheetah Classic, the Clique, the Deviant, and the Dominator GTX. For Twitch Prime, in addition of the 10% extra discount you get from all the items this week, you also get 70% off the Ram Buggy and the Phantom Wedge, as well as a 100% rebate on the Lagos Zancudo Bunker, which in plain English means that if you have the Lagos Zancudo Bunker, you're gonna get your money back. Now I'm not entirely sure if you will get your money back if you already own one before this week, or if it's only going to happen whenever you purchase it this week, so be careful with actually buying it. However, if you are a Twitch Prime member and you don't already own a bunker, by all means go buy the Lagos Zancudo Bunker, because it's absolutely free and it's one of the best businesses you can have within the game, so definitely worth grabbing if you haven't already. Or if you're one of those people who has made the mistake of having the Polito Bunker, it is really time to move. And if you're not yet familiar with Twitch Prime and you want to set it up so you can make use of it as well, then make sure to check out the video on the Eye in the Sky. As well as if you already are a Twitch Prime member and you're not yet using your subscription on any of your favorite Twitch streamers, by all means feel free to consider me by clicking the link in the description down below. And if you want personal advice on discounts this week, I'd say the Cheetah Classic and the Clique are definitely the two vehicles to pick up. The reason for that is because they're both in the top of the class at the time of recording, so it's definitely worth picking up if you haven't already. Now especially the Clique is a very nice vehicle to drive because the acceleration and the grip this thing has is nothing short of ridiculous. So definitely worth picking up if you haven't already. Premium race this week is Taking Off Lock to Super, and if you happen to have purchased a Krieger, then this is definitely a good race to try it on for sure. But if you don't have the Emerus or the Krieger, then the Wagner would still do you very nicely, especially because there's Slipstream going on. And the RC time trial for this week is Little Seoul Park, as well as the normal time trial, which is Up and Atom. Both of those, if you manage to complete them, are a quick and easy $100,000. So make sure to do that if you haven't already. And that was it for this week. Thank you all so very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and I'll see you all later.